My name is Skaj, and I directed a movie, and it is called In the Dead of Winter. I'd say In the Dead of Winter is more of like a psychological horror film, and basically what it's about is it's this guy, and he really likes the zombie like pop culture, like the movies, the comic books, all that kind of stuff. And then one winter break, he gets snowed in his house, and he starts to go crazy because of this obsession, and just a lot of other stuff happens. Well, actually got the idea for In the Dead of Winter during the summer of 2011, and I was working at the state fair, and I pretty much wrote it that summer, and then the first semester of college at UWRF, and I finished it right before New Year's, and then we decided we were going to shoot it during J term here, which is only about like 3 or 4 weeks, so that's not really a whole lot of time, but I kept the script pretty simple. It's just one guy pretty much by himself in this house, so we didn't need any like special effects or like a whole lot of cast or like big stuff like that. So shooting went by relatively quickly, and then we finished it a couple weeks after winter break ended, and now we're just in post. Well, the budget for In the Dead of Winter was actually pretty non-existent. I mean, the only thing we really spent money on was the camera and the tapes used for the camera, so we didn't actually use any money for the actual movie, like, at all. Pretty much all the equipment we used was either rented from the school, which is free during J term, or any other time. It was just easier during J term because we could get it for a long extended period of time. And then like all the other equipment we used, like maybe the Steadicam, the Snorri cam, all the stuff like that, we actually built. And it was pretty cheap. We just went to Menards or other home improvement stores like that, and spent like $15, $14 or so, and just made our own equipment. It was pretty easy. And all the actors in the movie are my roommates and my friends, so they did it for free, thankfully. And they just kind of helped out whenever they could. And then we had other cast doing like holding up lights, moving the microphone, other stuff like that when they weren't actually in the shots. So everybody's kind of cast and crew in the movie. There's actually a lot of inspiration I got for In the Dead of Winter, and one thing that always fascinated me was old zombie movies. I love all the original George A. Romero zombie movies, all the Italian zombie movies by Lucio Fulci, that sort of stuff. So I really wanted to make a zombie movie, but seeing as that it was all kind of like played out, like the whole zombie thing with all the movies coming out recently, I wanted to do something a little bit more different. So I thought I'd make like a psychological horror film about zombies, about this guy who's obsessed with them and he goes crazy. So zombies are in it, but it's not really about zombies. But anyways, I think people will be interested to see a zombie movie that's not actually a zombie movie, a different kind of like spin on it, where just kind of like anything is possible, and just like reality seems to kind of blur itself during the movie. And I really like that, so I think people will also enjoy a zombie film like that, where it's straight, just not just gore and blood and guts and really shitty characters.